Hello HLP teachers, this is Ricardo, and today we're going to learn how to access Reading Coach and Reading Progress directly from Canvas via our new Microsoft 1.3 LTI and how to assign. So in your Canvas course, probably at the bottom, you're going to have a new LTI called Microsoft Education. Go ahead and click on it. The first time you click on it, it might ask you to sign in. Just click sign in. It's going to know that it's you because we sign into Canvas with our Office 365 credentials. And it's going to say continue to set up. So go ahead and click next. And by default, everything is going to be turned on, including Reading Coach and assignments. Just leave them all on. Go ahead and go done. It's going to take a second to create, but once it's done, you're going to be able to now use Reading Coach and Reading Progress. We're going to go ahead and concentrate on Reading Progress today. So your class is now set up. Notice Reading Coach is here, but today we're looking at Reading Progress. So the way you assign is that you go to modules or assignment. So let's go ahead and go to however you assign in your Canvas course. Let's go to assignments or modules, and next to assignments or modules, the big blue box, there are these three dots or the snowman. Go ahead and click on it, and now you're going to have something brand new called Microsoft Education. Go ahead and click on it. When you click on it, because you have already set it up, it's going to give you some options, and we are concentrating on Reading Progress today. So we're going to set up an assignment. Let's go ahead and click next on Reading Progress. It's going to open and it's going to give you some options. You have the ability to import from a Word or PDF document. We're going to show you how you can use this to import our UFly reading materials on a different video. You can generate from reading passages using AI, and you can browse a sample library that is available in English and Spanish. But today, we're just going to use generate reading passage with AI. Go ahead and click on it, and it gives you options. You have many topics to choose from. I'm just going to pick culture. You can tell it the age of the students. I'm just going to pick that they are 10 years old, how many words you want the reading passage to be, and what language. And let's go ahead and generate it. Once you've generated the passage, it allows you to actually change it so you know your students, and if you think this might be too difficult for them, you can switch the complexity to less or to more. But if this looks fine, go ahead and go next. Use passage. And now it's going to give you some other options. So over here, reading level, you can leave it blank. I always write beginners. You can leave this one as none. I always put non-fiction, but it's up to you what you're reading. Number of attempts, I always keep 2. 1 for the students to try it. They can actually listen to it and watch their video. And if they're not happy, they can do it again to submit. If you put unlimited or more than 2 attempts, the students go back and keep doing it and doing it. You have a time limit that is completely up to you what you want to give them. And you can opt in time limit cutoff, so it will stop when the time runs out. Pronunciation sensitivity is default, but you can always change this and the AI will recognize it when you are grading. I'll show you where that is. Reading Coach, different from Reading Coach app, is just a feature that allows Reading Progress to know which words our students have difficulty with, and it makes them practice at the end of the reading. And now you have comprehension. Let's add comprehension, and notice that you can use AI. So let's generate, and I'm going to generate 3 questions. You can change it to any number of questions you might want to create. I'm just going to do 3, and I love that it does give you multiple choice, true or false, and also a short answer. So it looks great for me. So I'm going to go next. Allow students to see questions next to the passage. So if you want that, I will select that so the kids can have the passage on one side and the questions on the other. Let's go ahead and go next. So now it's created, but now we have to give it a name. I'm just going to call it the same as the reading passage, French cuisine. And under the instructions, I might want to say, make sure you allow your mic and your camera, and make sure you're able to see yourself on camera and you see your mic moving to make sure that it's working. Everything looks good. Now I can give it a due date, a time. And then if you want this to be graded and be sent to Aries in case you're using it and you're using Grade Passback, you will put points here. I'm going to give it 10 points and I'm going to save. When you save the assignment, it's going to save it, but it's not going to publish it yet. So it's going to put it in the bottom somewhere. Here it is, but notice that it's not published. So it'll be up to you to publish the assignment. So when our students first come in, it's going to ask them to allow mic and camera. So make sure that the students allow it. So I'm just going to say allow. And now your students can see that the camera is on and also the mic is moving at the bottom and they're ready to start. So when they're ready to start, notice they have 2 tries left. They're going to click. It's going to give them a countdown and they can start reading. French cuisine is known for its delicious flavors and rich history. It all began in the 14th century. They can continue the reading. They also have the ability to use the immersive reader tools in here if they wanted to use that. So when they are done, they click done, and again, they can listen to it or they can try again to submit. When they submit it, you just come to the assignment normally as you would. You're going to see each of your students' submission in here. And when you go in there, you will be able to see all of the data provided by Reading Progress. So that is Reading Progress. If you wanted your students to access Reading Coach, all they would need to do, because this is a more personalized reading experience where they choose what to read, they would just go to Microsoft Education, and because you have turned it on, they will just click Reading Coach. They will log in. It's going to use their Office 365 credentials, and now inside of Canvas, without having to go through ClassLink, they're going to have the ability to use Reading Coach. But again, this video was focusing on Reading Progress, but I just want to make sure that you do have Reading Coach in here to be able to have our students use it when you let them read whatever they want to read, and they can personalize the reading passages using AI. If you have any questions, please let us know. Have a great day. Bye-bye.